EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Uh-oh. You got that. Nothing can't happen. Nothing can't happen. Nah. Yeah. Another invite for what? The game already started. You the one that said, hey, you readied up like you was ready. You can't blame nobody. You the one that was, you readied up. You shouldn't have readied up. Making it seem like you was ready. You better out that blunt.
To boom this one away. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. So that one will be accepted. We got this.
You the one that did it, boy. You the one looking for me like you ready. What you looking for me for? What you looking for me for? Score what? I ain't scored nothing. I was kicking the ball. So it don't matter. Ain't about that life, bro. No one believes you though, bro.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Quick throw taken in by Snead. He's got the first down here inside the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. It's complete to Snead. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Watch the twist.
They're running. Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. The first carry down. This is Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 27, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. third down. Williams. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Williams. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 13 yards
homie
there.
Over there, what's his name, Sunshine? No, homie, man. He talking crazy. You already know what it is.
They'll run on 1st down. Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator,
safety,
you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I'm running it. I'm just running it.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities
to the right.
Everyone was in the right place.
This offense has converted 2 3rd downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. They fake the give. Now Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And no field goal try
here
from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
Wow, this is yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Looks a little short.
What?
He didn't get there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He can run for it, and he will. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Second and 5 now. Jackson forced out to his left. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. It's a give to the right, Ingram. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. From the 36, Jackson dancing to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chris Wormley. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing now is Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it, and he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. On 3rd down, Williams. Across midfield and inside the 45. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And, oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job. Execute it.
This is Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, it's Williams. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, it's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Oh!
Tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. He finds an opening past the 40 and gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. If they're going to try to complete this comeback, they need more runs like that from him, because until that point, he's been virtually shut down.
And based on where they are right now in this game, you would expect the ball to be in the air. But his ability to break off those types of runs, you can get big chunk plays on the ground as well, and he just provided one.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson eluding the into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the run, he'll let it go deep. He's got a man, complete. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to
That shit
understand more
glitched
and
on
more
me.
when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches, why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got him in position.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run with Ingram. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Jackson, flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Buying time to his left. He's going deep for Brown. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught by Roberts. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping that one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at him.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Jackson now being chased out left. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Can't.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams.
That's crazy.
And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. Again, it's Williams. Breaks through the contact. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. On first down, Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now carry number 20 in the game. Here's Williams, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Mahomes. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it into Kelsey that time, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes to throw. And this is
Truck boy. Truck boy.
And they take the lead here in the final minute.
Wow.
Yo.
I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
What happened now, fuck boy?
Here late, but not, you got to rally your kick team, don't you?
Sunshine
is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You
fuck
mess
boy.
up, could come back at you.
Fuck boy, you ain't shit.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Throwing now is Jackson. Steps away to his left. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's 3rd down. This defense so strong all afternoon long. Well executed again there.
This is a group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
Back to throw.
Yeah. It's over.
Crusher
See you
there as
later.
it's intercepted.
Send me.
Picked off near
Cha-ching.
32.
Cha-ching, that's what that was. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. See you talking all that yin yang. Cha-ching.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
That's what you wanted, right? That's what you wanted to throw it, right? You happy?
For a Kansas City touchdown.
Damn.
Tyreek Hill, 38 yards.
You the
And
one saying,
Chiefs
I ain't
are
throw,
able
you
to
can't throw the
extend their
ball, you
lead.
ain't throwing the ball.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really
Doing
feel
what?
like it's
Doing
totally
what?
over yet?
Not totally, but
That ain't no
you're pretty
glitchy
much
shit.
there.
That's
Yeah,
you,
you still
your
gotta
shit,
make sure
your
you
shit
stay
lagging.
with it, do all the right things down the stretch.
Your shit
especially
making,
on
your shit
defense,
making me
but
miss field
that
goals.
touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
So I missed the extra. I just now missed an extra kick off a lag. As soon as I'm about to kick the ball, is a
Now
lag.
after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I'm telling you, probably you do.
This is fielded at the goal
You
line.
better stop playing on that McDonald's. You better stop
Pretty good
playing on
return
McDonald's
here. He'll be
internet,
stopped
man.
just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, listen.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's in
It don't
the
even
end
matter.
zone.
Send me
Won't
my
win the
money.
game, but they do get the score. with
A
all zeros
bucket,
showing.
dude?
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome.
Send
but,
me my
hey,
money.
Nice
Oh,
job there
send
to put
me
it in
my
the end
money.
zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones
I don't
that we
hit
don't
cha-ching.
consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
We should already
Or,
be.
of course,
This
in the
game is
fantasy
over
football
already.
world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
Cha-ching. Yo, it only cheats when you don't win. It only cheats when you don't win. Yo, but it only cheat when you don't win. Why it only cheat when you don't win? Every game we played, you said it was a cheat. Except for the ones that you just won. No, no cha-ching. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yo, I don't tell you how to play a game. Play your game however you win. Win. I don't tell you how to play. I can't. Listen, bruh. They do the same thing in real football. I play football. I used to play football, bro. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got it 2 minutes ago. Yeah. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Yo. Nah. Three. Say that again. Nah, I ain't started. Yeah. Oh, I got you up 350. I told my sister what I was gonna do with your bread already. Are you ready?
Line of of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check 52. Whip. Yellow. Under 10.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
He's checking.
Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. After the 30-yard line.
Slam.
Come back.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now... serious opening drive momentum. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. A quick throw here out to Brown.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
That's all right.
All right, grease board, head, computer, exactly what you want there.
That is taken down. A Chiefs sack. Emmanuel Ogbah. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. It's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now it's Jackson.
Well, someone's been up to the tassel.
And pressure gets to him again. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
But this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A run there on first down, and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Justin Ellis in on the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick 6s.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Now that run good for 7 yards, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On second down, Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. That's a loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Jackson. His throw incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. And going deep for... Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10.
SOS. He's coming. We got double up.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. This is Ingram. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Jackson now off the bootleg, rolling to his right. And he's got Snead. A first down and then some, 36 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Emmanuel Agba able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Look, check the ball. Wait.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Flush to his right. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
66. Fully high. Check. Lucky.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Mahomes now to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before
Be
that,
quiet.
let's see if they
That
decide
is
to go
not
sprint
right.
kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Throwing is Jackson. Roberts got it. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And Jackson throwing once more. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Jackson now throwing on 4th down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions, because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
80 weapon. 80 weapon. Check yellow.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. On 1st down, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Escaping the pressure right. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Attack. Here we go.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Now he'll escape to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 14.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Yellow. Check three.
On 2nd down now, it's Williams. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Mahomes being chased out left. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3 and not giving up 6.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel.
Hey, yo, hey, go.
Mike 48. Mike 48.
Attack.
Twist.
Hey, 43, 15.
26.
Here we go with Williams. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We're back now in KC. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 2nd and goal, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Cha-ching. I need to hear cha-ching. Yeah, I'm here. I'm waiting for cha-ching. There you go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
It don't matter to me. The Buck.
first carry now. This is Williams. Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, 78 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for, because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football.
Yo, son. I fuck with you, son. Yeah, it's over for you. You should have never did 100. You should have just stayed with the 50. Nah, it's too late. You can't go down. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me, you heard? Let me light my blunt.
Right at the 20-yard line.
You the one that pulled the gate. You the one that pulls the gate. Yes, it is. You gave me time.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Yo, son, you there? Oh, just making sure.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. He'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a second down. On second down, it's Edwards. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They'll go back to Edwards on first down. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 38, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. On 4th down, Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
At the Chiefs' 21-yard line.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. This is caught. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll look to run with Edwards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Rush in, rush in.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half.
And Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
And that set up everything in the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that showed a little bit of faith. Actually showed a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarding.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Williams. Nice stiff arm.
Underused, but still effective.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards to pick up there and also a 1st down. On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the 1st. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with his second touchdown here in this first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker with the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Switch it from team to field. Quick dash. Come.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Bashaud Breeland. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Tucker's kick is good. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Oh, man.
So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Yeah. After this, yeah.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Jackson now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong. On 2nd and 12, Jackson trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Patrick Owasor able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd down now, it's Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. It's complete to Robinson. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Sammy Watkins, 44 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker on for the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Jackson going to throw again. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Andrews. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Ingram trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Now Jackson on 1st down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. They'll run on 1st down. It's Edwards. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. 2nd and 5 now. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood Marquise Brown there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Here's Jackson. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone but condensed near the goal line. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, My replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. On second down, it's Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Under 10. Attack, attack. Attack, attack.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Bynes gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
43.
On second down now, it's Williams, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Sammy Watkins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Now Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 27, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Chase don't travel. Chase don't travel. Check, check, check. Motion out of the backfield. Motion out of the backfield. 6 guys.
Attack, attack.
On first down, Williams. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance, and then they end up winning this game.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll run on first down. Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is caught. Watkins. And he will take it on in
for a Chiefs touchdown.
Bye-bye.
25 yards for the touchdown.
Bye-bye.
And the Chiefs are able to extend their
All right, you
lead.
can have that.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
Bye-bye.
And your first thought
Bye-bye.
is a bad
Bye-bye.
play that went into this one ahead of time. That
Bye-bye.
maybe they're seeking some revenge.
Bye-bye.
Or they just don't
Bye-bye.
like it. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Bye-bye.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Ingram. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for him to Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And going deep for Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 45 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly. There. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Jackson now. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Frank Clark picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.
Send me my money.
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every
Send me
week. We'll
my money.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style.
Send me my money. Send me my money.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Send
and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Send me my money. Send me my money. Well, you call me when he answer. I'm bored of 2K right now. I'm bored of Madden right now. Nah, I'm bored of Madden. That's it. I'm bored of Madden. Not right now. Pay me my money. Nah, pay me my money. That's all. Send me my money. Alright.